Our workout today is going to be a nice little finisher slash cash out to our bench press. So we are going to be going through a Tabata, and we have 3 different Tabatas today. A Tabata is going to be 8 rounds of 20 seconds of work followed by 10 seconds of rest. Today we're going to count every rep, and you're going to give us a grand total on that rep count. All right, so sometimes Tabata can be the lowest number, but today you're going to get credit for every single rep that you get, okay? We are going to start off with some dumbbell bench press. That means that you're going to do a dumbbell Tabata bench press for 20 seconds. You're going to get as many reps as you can. You'll rest for 10, and then we're going to continue that sequence for 8 rounds. Now, we're going to understand that with this Tabata format, that it will have some diminishing returns, meaning your effort will be great in the beginning, and as you go from round to round, those are going to get smaller and smaller. We're going to try to mitigate that decrease every single time, really trying to hold on to getting a certain number of reps each and every time, okay? So this is going to be pretty challenging here. And then we're going to move into some PVC ab mat sit-ups. This is extremely challenging. And so for some of you, you're going to find that your core strength is not nearly as strong as you think it is. And that's because we don't get to swing our arms. We're going to be kind of taking away that element with this PVC behind our head. You will have an ab mat for it. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and sit down. Your feet can be flat on the ground and your knees can be up towards the ceiling. When we lay back, we're going to be here. You're going to try to press down into that hollow position first, engaging the core as we sit up. We'll go ahead and sit nice and tall, trying to sit all the way up on those sit bones, trying to get your stomach as close to your legs as possible. So we're sitting tall on every single rep. And again, we're trying to go ahead and sit very, very tall. Now, for some of you, in order to scale this, you may need to provide yourself an anchor for your feet. That's going to be the first thing that we scale with this PVC, because I don't want the element of swing in our arms as we go through it, okay? So you might have some anchors. The anchors may not be the dumbbells that you use for the bench press, and that's okay. So you can go ahead and get a secondary pair, like a 35 or 50. Most feet can fit under a 35 or 50 pound dumbbell. And then finally, once you are done with those ab mat sit-ups, we move to a Tabata wall walk, okay? Today, that wall walk can be scaled a few different ways. Okay, the first one is going to be a full wall walk. We start on our bellies. We go ahead and come on up, and we're going to walk ourselves all the way up, getting our chest to the wall. All right. If we're not able to go ahead and complete a wall walk that high, the next step is to move your hands with 4 steps. So as I come up, I'm going to come here into this pike position. I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, trying to keep my back nice and flat, my hips moving up, and then I'll come back down. So a 4-step wall walk would be the next scale. Now, if that's still challenging, we'll be here on the wall, and then we're going to go ahead and finish off with just getting ourselves into a kind of inchworm movement. So your feet stay on the ground, they're pressing up against the wall, and we're going to go ahead and do kind of this modified wall walk, taking up 4 steps towards the wall on every rep, trying to get as close as possible, okay? So those are going to be the scales today for the wall walk, and it is meant to be challenging. For a lot of us, you're going to be getting in that first 20 seconds, 2, 3, maybe 4 reps. And towards the end, you're going to try to fight to get 1, okay? So today's all about fatigue as we cash out from that dumbbell bench press, we're gonna have some fatigue in our upper body, and we're gonna try our best to try to push past that pain receptor and really try to get as many reps as we can.